live from Blue River Stadium. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill today, number 79.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Down the right field line and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Digging in, Nolan Shonwell. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Here's Joe Adele. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 away now. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Siggy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 1 hit is all they get, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill, number 32. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. In the air, center field. Under it. And there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. 2 outs, bases empty. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, number 23.
No, doesn't work.
And that one is inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
This doesn't work.
That's in there. And the count's even at 2. And Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That's inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Wade Meckler. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Stefanik brings it in, 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at-bat.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
2 strikes.
This to third, Stefanik. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Like 4 in the morning.
And we're back, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. McNeil stands in. And there's a ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Is it this one? Yeah. This is my fourth and final day one. Wednesday.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yep, today it's day 4. So you take one ribbon.
On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down. Here's another look with StatCast saying the throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close. And I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. It's just impressive.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the third baseman, Michael Stefanik. Pick off Luke to first, and he dives back in safely.
Oh, that's it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Next up for the A's, Henry Bolt. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that went way outside. Ball 2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Junior Perez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now the DH, Kyron Paris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Foul off, and they'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And here's the rookie center fielder. In the air, left field, Soderstrom. He makes the grab. Yeah, there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Step off, throw to first. Top of the third, no score. line drive, base hit right field. Around second is Paris. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now here is Nolan Shotwell. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step off and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Lifted in the air, right field. Bolt gets under it, drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Junior Perez. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 1 down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes this.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Very high with that one. 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the grab. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And now 2-2. And the runner's outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Go ahead, run on base. Now the third baseman. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to McNeil. Throw to first, but he beat it. Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Squirts away a little bit. Looking, that's a strikeout. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Soriano getting ready to go. Stevenson getting loose as well. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There's nothing cheap about the way he got down through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Next to hit, number 30. That missed inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. McNeil gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out looking. At the plate, Michael Stefanik. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tap back to the mound. Yeah, they get the out. Here comes the skipper. Kirby Yates on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. Junior Perez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High in the air, out to right. And that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. Still no score. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Sterner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Action in the pen down there. Wander Suero appears to be getting loose. Harris also getting ready. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So the batting order turns over. Nick Madrigal, the next to hit for the Angels. Tap foul to play. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Angels retired 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Junior Perez. Little chopper rolls foul. That one hit to right. Adele under this one. Then there's one down. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the corner. Full count now.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on. This game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
2 strikes.
First and third, 1 down. Breaking ball inside. It's 2-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. This one in the air, right field, Adele. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. Hit in the air, left field. Paris on his way over, hauls it in for the out. Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw is, but he's in there easily. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. A towering shot to center, and they lead it. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Here's the third baseman. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one in for a strike, 2-2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Wander Suero getting loose out there. Harris also throwing. Line drive and foul ball. The 2-2. That one missed. Here comes a 3-2. Slice to right and foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Manager out of the dugout. New arm out of the bullpen, Wander Suero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Wade Meckler.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2-1.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Going to bottom 6, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And he chases that one. And now 1 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly, he's reaching for it right there.
Here's the catcher. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Halos up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
But when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the batter now, Michael Stefanik. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Oswald Peraza. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Handful.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. New pitcher now, Nick Sandlin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one almost hit him. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
That was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Junior Perez. Next pitch misses way outside. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Stevenson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Joyce warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now. So up next, Nick Kurtz. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a little bit low. That's towards center. Under it. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Ferguson. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. That's out to center field. Paris under it. Makes the catch for the out. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air, left side. Soderstrom right there to make the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Joe Adele. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Angels are gone in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And this is inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Out to short. Zips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. Next pitch is outside. The A's trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And they do get the out. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. And now the count filled up 3-2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jacob Lopez, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Harris getting cranked up as well. Fights it off, he'll see another. Out towards right center field. Bolt pulls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Denzer Guzman.
Now the third baseman. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Hit hard, base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Running on at first with one gone. Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Running on the go. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One hit, one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Upstairs. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at high level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the air, right field. Adele moves under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Michael Stefanik up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Pomeranz is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
But we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chambi saying so long.
Okay.